Exactly.
Yes.
That's how Board Ivy siya may nagkuan-kuan na ng pangita ng mga programaha din na. Siya may nag-research ana. Unya
But the Just Say No program performance scorecard, attorney, all the indicators are really based on the Dangerous Drugs Board regulations. So, ang gibuhat lang sa province is we're trying to put things in place for each agency nga unsa day tapat unta nga marun sa ilahang agency. So, it's a guide to them nga dapat mo gid unta
More
di
tasking
ani.
nila,
Yes,
ina na.
yes. Kay when we introduce the program, a lot yun of the agencies are caught unaware nga naa day existing nga mga programs from the Dangerous Drugs Board. So, muna nga more of it are concentrated on the supply, sige lang tagdakop, but never did or somehow that the demand was really taken seriously. Naaman gani, naaman mga LGU nga kanang really addressed it, but it's not a coordinated nga mga program.
dili siya holistic nga approach pa.
Okay, before we continue, let's take a break.
Over the years, the illegal drug trade and use have become rampant, and these have led to a lot of setbacks in our community. There have been successes in the various actions organized by the government and even from other groups and sectors. But for a problem that is starting to become too big to handle, what is needed is one big unified intervention. The Cebu Provincial Government and the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation Incorporated once again tandems to create a collaborative and integrated framework to fight drug abuse in Cebu. Just Say No. Local governments of the province's 51 towns and cities will now strengthen efforts in the fight against drug abuse by providing them with a scorecard that guides them to with indicators such as organization and functionality of the Anti-Drug Abuse Council, LGU policies and legislative measures, manifestations of a drug-clear community, and social and support activity to enforce the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act, and undergo capacity building and trainings. LGUs and their barangays will be constantly and consistently assessed and evaluated according to their performance. And each year, top-performing LGUs and barangays will be recognized. LGUs and barangays will get to learn from each other's experiences in the Anti-Drug Abuse Congress and LGU-based Partners Conference, respectively, and will work with media to concentrate efforts on educating and enabling their communities, especially the youth. Join us in building safe and drug-free communities. Say yes to Just Say No.
And now we're back. We're still with Executive Director Joey Herrera of the Cebu Provincial Anti-Drug Abuse Commission and Vice Chairman of the Cebu Provincial Anti-Drug Abuse Commission, Carmen, Durano, Meca. So before nag-break ta atong giistoryaan ang mga programs sa CPADC, dan karon istoryaan na to unsa man ning mga programs with regards to supply reduction.
The supply reduction, the commission through the Cebu Provincial Police Office, they have this very nice program na gitawag og Limpyo Probinsya, wherein the Cebu province gives a certain amount to support the operations of the Provincial Police Office in the whole province. With a certain time period, 2 weeks man siguro ni siya, boy na?
No, for the Limpyo Probinsya, ang concept ni attorney is it's a simultaneous drug operation for the whole province, wherein each police stations are mandated to come up based on their watch list that's submitted. Top 10
Nasa areas nga gi-watch list, maginana.
each local police stations dapat sila mo come up with their watch list kung kinsa ning mga identified nga mga drug pusher or sa ilahang locality. So based on the top 10 that they will submit, sud anang 1 week dapat madakop nila For the city level, duha ka buok. For the municipal level, usa ka buok. Based on that. In that 1 week lang nga operation. So it's a simultaneous operation. Week-long na siyang operation for the whole province. Si PADC came in to support our police stations in giving them operational funds nga atong gihatag sa each station for them to conduct the operation.
Then how often are they...
So, mo ni siya nga makita nimo sa result based on the accomplishment when we started the Limpyo Provincia. The operation from from PNP really increased up to several percent gyud. When we talked about the total DDB value from we'll say lang from 2013, no, the total DDB value confiscated is 8,785,000. But in 2014, it reached to 20 million already. Then in 2015, which is half of the year, from January to June of 2015, it reached already to 50 million worth of...
So significant yung kayong increase.
Yes. Then the Limpyo Provincia is scheduled once every quarter. So, muna siya marag frequent kaayo ang ato ang simultaneous nga operation wherein we give support to our local police stations in terms of operational fund.
Marag maayo kay ninong ma-feel gid sa itong mga police stations nga ang or provincial government, it's there to support them. Nga kuyog yun nila, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I think one of the nakalindot niya ning Limpyo Provincia is because kanang nadawat nga mga reports sa office sa CPADC or kang Board Ivy or kang Governor Davide nga mo reports lang nga kini tawhana mamaligya, pwede na namo ipa ngayon nga i-priority na siya. Para bitaw nga ang mga kay ang amo aman yung tumo ni ani nga we can get that cooperation or ang pagsalig sa katawhan ba ngadto sa kapulisan mabalik jud siya. So mo na nga kung naagay i-report diri sa among opisina, amo jud nang ihatag sa Cebu Provincial Police Office to act on it. Once it's verified or validated, then why not be this person be the target in the next Limpyo Provincia considering kami sa nihatag sa funds.
Pero sakto yung kanino, it's very important nga ang mga tao mo feel sila marag ang trust and confidence sa police na agyod, di ba?
That's the only way we can succeed jud in drugs. We need that pagsalig jud sa katawhan. We need their cooperation jud.
But for me, attorney, other than that, aside from the duty and responsibility of the PNP in terms of the operations, it always goes back to the community. That's why with the Just Say No program, going back to the Just Say No program, we really had a hard time in convincing the community how important the demand reduction is. Kay murabag ka nang nagpalit bitaw ta sa tindahan nga supply and demand. So it's really hard to convince them kay ang naamangod sa ilahang hunahuna nga way gibuhat ang kapulisan kanang. In fact, some are even na-drag pa ang name nga our protectors or somehow like that.
Mga coddlers daw.
Yes. So, it's really hard to convince the community nga us plays a big role gyud. So, muna nga the commission is really in support to both. So, muna nga ang amo in support to the supply reduction
and the demand reduction.
And the demand reduction yun. But for the supply, we are really in coordination and support with our Cebu Provincial Police Office. And with their program, the Limpyo Provincia, the commission is really in full support in terms of the monitoring needed for the entire province nga operation.
Mo ay kalisod ang kanadyong pagkumbinser lagi sa komunidad kay kanalaging giingon nila nga madakpan ya kasunod semana mabuhian sumawa ilang pagsalig. In fact, like in one of the LGUs that we went, me and Board Ivy in one of the cities here, sus naglisod jud bi kumbinser atong kuan nga kay nabiktam mo good siya sa inana bitaw, so kuwang na jud yung pagsalig, but we push for it na it's really important man jud na kinahanglan mo tabang jud ta, and ang provincial government karon are really working hard together with the provincial police office na to get rid of this kanang gamay ra man na ang silang mga badlungon ba, gamay ra jud na sila, pero ang usa lang ka kuana na kay dako og impact sa community.
Highlighted kayo.
Yes, so gamay ra jud kay na sila, so that's why it's important nga kung mosalig sila sa CPADC, just report it to us, then I'm pretty sure nga Cebu Provincial Police Office headed by Colonel Galiamak will act on it, kay masayang magud ang among efforts sa kining ato ang Just Say No program.
Nahisgutan man na itong reporting, naamoy email address or telephone number, Facebook page na ma-share na to sa itong viewers where they can report?
Naatay email ad katang CPADC_office@yahoo.com.
We'll be flashing this later. So it's
CPADC_office@yahoo.com. Yes.
Namoy Facebook page kay people nowadays mas dali gyud maka-communicate through Facebook. Tingali padong na nanay Facebook page ang CPADC.
Murag wala pa. But through the Cebu Provincial government, pwede sila. They can do that also sa Facebook page.
Or they can go to your office sa Provincial Capital.
Yes.
Located sa Legislative Building.
Yes,
Second floor.
Second floor of the Legislative Building.
So kung nasa airport, what will they do? Unsa may process?
One is that just give us the name, then ang sketch jud ang importante.
Para malukit.
Yes, para dali ra ma-verify sa kaatong kapulisan ba, ma-validate tayo na information, and then mo lagi na sometimes ang patience sa mga tao in reporting mubo ra bitaw kayo nya kundi ma-act dayon muras lag madismaya, then they have this impression already sus may pagwalagi ko mo report pariharap, so we always beg their patience ba nga just to extend kay di man na sayon good lisod jud siya kaysa.
It takes a lot of man hours yun, di ba? Just to verify one suspected nga pusher.
Well, there's a lot of man good kanang makaingon ka kana bitaw ilang yung unsay ilang tumong sa pagsumbong. So mo sana. And it's not easy siguro to validate and verify an information.
But balik ko na to nga kailangan yung cooperation sa community, because if the community is not there, wala yun. Dan di pa nga mo balik ta sa kanang daan nga old school lang nga the only way to eradicate the drug problem is dakop.
No.
Dili gid pa din no.
Pareharo gud na good na kay bagong silingan niya waka kaila niya daghang kay bisita mo inana nganon di man ka makigsusi. Di ba? Kung kuan jud ka imo jud na ilhon. Kinsa niya kung kibaw ka nga naa din ha wa sa kay buhaton, what did you do? Mapakahilom lang ka kay nahadlok. So it's hard jud to convince them.
Para nako magpakabana jud, because those in the community, if they will not report, sila man kita may affected, di ba?
Yeah, ang ila yung kanang peace and order mo jud maapektuhan. And we know already nga even the farthest barangay in the towns na adjud bisag kuno nga to sa bukid na gani na. Can you imagine nas bukid mag drug sila ngadto magunsa sila sa bukid.
That's what I was asking earlier. And why is it? Are they bored? That's why they're into drugs, di ba? I kept asking you ganito, kung saan mag-reason? Like even if sa kanang far-flung areas, maabot na. Siya, that's why supply daw maabot yun dito because na may demand, i-deliver daw yun.
Same thing ra siya, attorney, sa giwali sa usa ka pari during the first Friday Mass sa Capitol nga. He was talking about the drug problem ba? That the community or the citizenry always blame the government for not doing anything or not giving priority on the drug problem of the country ba. And then he said nga it's not like mangkuno nga kanina maligya ta og floor wax nga i-market nimo house to house nga kani makalimpyo gid ni siya sa imuhang sahog. But in terms of drugs, it's you who surrender yourself nga I will go and buy.
Openly gisik yun mo, diba?
Ikaw gyud kay it's not open to the market, let's say in the sari-sari store, but it's you who your intention nga mupalit gyud ka. So mo na siya nga it really the the community really plays a big role, especially to the youth.
Di yun
It
di
go-
na to mapasa plainly on government,
No,
di ba?
No.
Di yun na to masulbad ni.
Dili jud. Nan.
Mo gani katong nahatag niya nga example, sakto na. We don't go to the sari-sari store to
Yes.
buy it. Mayroong gi-seek out yun na nimo.
Hmm.
Wow.
It's not nga ikaw pusher ka, you'll say nga way palitan niya akong produkto.
Naglakaw-lakaw
Kay
lang ka sa
yes.
dan.
Wasa
Diba?
wasa
But-
nagibutan din ng karatula nga shabu
Go for
sold
sale.
ba.
Yeah. Ikaw man gyud mo adto para mo palit. So again, it goes back basically to the family, so to the community, and without that, that's why ang karon sad ang CPADC is really trying to help the barangay level in terms of the activation of the anti-drug abuse councils in the barangay level. Kay sa karon na nga situation, ang sitio ambot is really common to the barangay, to the community ba, mangutana putang ta ang kapulisan nga kinaabay ka ng kinsa may mga
Pusher.
identified diri nga pusher or musta kayo nakag-user. Moingon magyug ambot because of the fear nga what they might be into ug mutug-an sila. So kana lang siya daan that needs to be addressed na gyud ba nga the community needs to be active enough in helping us solve the problem. Kay di man yun siya pwede nga magsigil ng tagdako. Madakpan bitaw ning dagko but mapasa ra gihapon siya sa lain. So
Ma-continue ra gyapon.
Ma-continue ra. Ma-continue maski naa pa sa na priso na butang na to, but
Continue man
continue
gyapon.
ra gihapon. So
Because we've seen in the news, di ba?
Yes.
Katong sa Bilibid,
Yes.
daghan kisag cellphones ito, they
Oh.
do their business
Yes.
inside the prison. So,
mas safe pa sila inside kay they are protected.
bitaw